What's up, guys? It is currently day 17 of documenting my YouTube journey, and I know it was supposed to be yesterday since I actually missed my quota, which is because it just turned like 12 a.m. 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to have to post two more videos tomorrow, or two more videos today technically, because it's technically tomorrow. But yeah, I honestly missed my quota only because I didn't really have an idea to post at the time, and I really had to kind of think it out. But this is day 17. It is, as I said, 12:30 a.m. and let's get into the video. So, um, I think what I want to talk about is if you have good ideas, then you should definitely write them down. Otherwise, you'll forget them later on, which is obvious, I know, but when you forget them later on, you definitely will just have that feeling, hey, I had that good idea, why didn't I write it down? So, if you currently can't execute the idea at the moment, then you can always write it down, and you always have that in mind that, hey, I don't really care if I do it right now or not, but I have it written down, right? So, the main thing is, if you ever want to kind of succeed, then you should always execute that idea right away. And that's really a problem in today's society because most people, they're worried really about how other people will view their work or what they do, which is why most people never chase their dreams, including me, because the thing is, I never really could start that YouTube channel until very recently. I think it was really just this year I was able to start it, because the thing is, I wanted to start it many years ago, but because of cringe culture and the amount of people that will kind of make fun of you if you just do what you like to do, then that makes it so that a lot of people won't chase that dream that they really have. Because when when I first started this YouTube channel, I was really afraid that a lot of people will see it and kind of clown on me for it, because the thing is, I started my YouTube journey, I think last year, because I finally had the courage to post a video. Then I actually showed it to my friends because I was just like, yo, let me just show this video to my friends to like say, hey, yo, I started a YouTube channel and stuff like that, and they kind of laughed at the very first video I posted. And it's not even posted on this channel because my very first video I had to re-record until I thought it was the perfect video. So I showed them the video, they clowned on me for it. Then I ended up deleting that original video, which I think was probably the most natural and authentic version of what I recorded. You get what I mean. But yeah, that was probably my most authentic version of myself, but I unfortunately deleted it. And the thing is, because of my friend, he kind of destroyed my confidence, and I don't want to kind of blame him for like making him delay my YouTube journey, but I thought because of his reaction, people would find my channel and they would sort of clown on me in school, because for some reason I thought that it would be really embarrassing to the point where everybody in school will find it out and then laugh at me. So that really just got into my head, and I think it just spiraled out of control. I think the main reason why I started like late was because I was graduating, and I realized not many people will see my, like, I will never meet these people again. And I think I should have started earlier so I could ultimately conquer that fear. But I think in college, I think I could face it again when some people on my campus who I'm close to, they would find my channel. But I am kind of mad that I didn't conquer my fear back then, where I could have kind of said, um kind of posted even if I was scared, because it's more like a leap of faith. So I just want to tell you guys that you should um chase your dreams even if people are there to make fun of it, because there is really no reason you should let anyone stop you and kind of make you go back into your shell and kind of limit to what you were before, because we always have to evolve into the best version of ourselves, and it's up to us to kind of avoid negative connotation to people who don't want to see us at our best. But yeah, I think you should definitely aspire to do whatever you please, because if I started earlier, then I most likely would be making better videos by now, because by that time I would have become a completely different person. And plus I would probably speak better, edit better. That's the thing. So I am mad I didn't start my YouTube journey earlier, and I think going forward I should have this like, how to like you know, have this like not giving a fuck kind of thing. But it all ends to that leap of faith where you have good ideas, you just don't know when to execute, and you're also really scared of other people kind of making fun of you to kind of execute that idea. Because if you think about it, back in the old days, there wasn't, people were much happier, and whether you like to admit it or not, I think those days are better than the ones we than the one we're currently living in, because we had we had Ryan Higa, like, um I don't know who are some old YouTubers, Dang Matt Smith. I'm trying to think, what did I watch on YouTube back then? But yeah, there was all honestly like so many YouTubers who weren't afraid to show their true selves, and back then we had a lot more how do I say, like, that was a good era, since that was the era of like trends, like, um you could be your true self, you could do like different types of dance moves like the floss, kind of like that. But now we're entering into an era where we have cringe culture, and people kind of act older and better than they actually are. And you see like young people like smoking and stuff like that, which to me is just disappointing. So I feel like we should like kind of move back into that era where it was like pre-COVID. So if we could just like kind of just drop the act, that's what I want to say, because we all have this like certain like feeling that everyone is watching us when really no one has that view. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say, and hopefully I will, like, I think my goal is, if I'm ever big enough, to kind of move us back to that era, kind of that culture where everyone is much more happier and everything was better, everything was fun, where like the humor was really good and content was much better. So if I could bring back that content of old YouTube, kind of where it's not like anything today you see at all, like brain rot, all of that. So yeah, I think I I would want to kind of move back YouTube to that era. It's just, it most likely won't happen, but I think if I could actually give it a shot, give it a try, then maybe someday or someone will. So I think that's all I have to say, and I think I will see you guys for day 18, 19.